Hello and welcome to Ask Me Anything, the segment in which I take to social media and pick 10 questions for me to answer that aren't too personal, but it's fun. So, my name is Constance Miller, and let's start with the first question. What award show do I like most? That is hands down the Academy Awards, the Oscars. It's my Super Bowl, and I've always been a huge fan, and as somebody who loves performing arts, it's just one of the biggest nights of the year for me. There's the crying kitten outside my door. But who is my favorite Batman actor? And it's really tough. I think almost everyone has brought their own spin on the character in a good way. But I'm gonna have to go with Christian Bale on this one. I think he really brought a lot more depth and nuance to the character. What are you currently reading? That is a book by T.J. Green called Buried Magic, and it's the first in a series. Some of you might know I've vowed to read more books this year. I'm not big on reading novels. I grew up on comic books, so they were a quick read, and novels usually take me a long time to get through. And, oh my gosh, poor Snickers is crying so hard. So anyhow, novels take me forever, and I'm currently on chapter 6 of the book, and thankfully they're not tremendously long books. And it's starting to get to the point where I'm anticipating reading the next chapter. Red or blue? I'm going to assume this means what political party I belong to, and I have no shame in admitting that I'm a card-carrying Democrat, and certainly not ashamed of it, so vote blue. Who is your favorite Star Trek Voyager character? That happens to be Tom Paris. I had a mad crush on him when the show was first on. And I mean, I still kind of do, but it's just different now. But I had a cardboard stand-up of him, just like my one in James Dean. Yeah, I was very proud of that. Have you watched the movie Saltburn? Yes, I have, and I loved it. It's a dark psychological thriller, which is one of my favorite types of movies. It was a long movie, but by the end it really paid off, and oh my goodness, I'm glad that they took the time to do it correctly, and lots of great acting powerhouse performances. So here's our kitten Snickers. We've had her for almost a week now, and she's 5 months old, so she's very needy, but very lovable. So she's going to be with me for the remainder of this video. who would you like to see star as Jean Grey in the MCU? That is really difficult because... Okay, come here. Because, the character of Jean Grey has been so botched up in the original X-Men movies. A little bit more redeeming with the prequels. But if I had a choice and I had things my way, I would go with an actress named Courtney Hope, and she plays on The Young and the Restless. I think she embodies the role very well. However, soap stars don't translate to film stars very often, so that would be a long shot. When does X-Men 97 debut, and are you excited for it? Last I heard, it was supposed to debut sometime this month. Nothing confirmed as far as an actual date. And am I excited for it? Oh, you have no idea how excited I am for this show. Oh, in case you don't know, it's a reboot slash continuation of the 1990s X-Men animated series. And a lot of the original voice cast has reunited to be a part of it. And yeah, super, super excited about it. What was the last meal that you cooked? I made a fantastic gumbo. It was so delicious, and I made a huge pot of it. And so I've got plenty left in the freezer for the future because it's that good. What is your most anticipated film of 2024? I think that has to be Deadpool 3. Just because it's going to introduce a lot more characters, X-Men characters, into the MCU, and help solidify the whole multiverse thing, hopefully, and kind of like say, okay, we're done with the multiverse, let's just stick to core characters, not variants. That would be kind of cool, but I guess there's a lot of cameos in it, and that I am excited to see. Thank you so much for joining Snickers and I on this Ask Me Anything video. If you want to ask any further questions, you can do so in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Also, if you're inclined to help the channel grow, you can do so by entering the links in the description. And as always, love and light to you all.